Hey everyone, Duke here, and today we're going to go over a few super quick tips to make the Nightmare of Caiatl boss in the new Duality dungeon a whole lot easier. First, we need to talk about survival and healing. Things like Devour for Warlock, Sunspots for Titans, and either Solar Hunter with the classy Restoration mod, or just Void Hunter, as I find Invis to be pseudo-healing in terms of being able to get out of sticky situations safely, are going to be very strong options. You could even throw in a Wormhusk Crown to have a bit of healing instantly as well on the Void Hunter. Also, this season Bungie changed Resilience to give you 40% damage reduction from enemies at tier 10, but I'd recommend at least tier 7 for the 20% reduction it will bring. Do note those last 3 tiers end up doubling the bang for your buck, so if you can fit it in your build to get to tier 10, it's definitely worthwhile. And finally, you're absolutely going to want double Solar Resist, or Armor of the Dying Star, on your chest piece. There's going to be multiple snipers that you have to leave alive and tank throughout this encounter, and I can't even imagine trying to do that without the damage reduction these resists will bring. I do recommend this over sniper resistance, as I feel like there's a large portion of the time where you're going to get hit by snipers that are just too close to you for sniper resist to work, and not only that, if you have artifice armor, you can additionally run a concussive dampener with double armor of this dying star in order to get some protection from the various AoE damage you'll be taking throughout as well. Second, there's a super huge tip for getting to the damage phase area a bit early. After shooting the chains to start your damage phase, you've probably noticed the large amount of time it takes to automatically teleport you to the room. If you instead shoot one of the bells as you normally would, as soon as you shoot those chains to start the damage phase, you will get to the room quicker and have extra time to take out the bell keepers before Caiatl even spawns, which will give you more time to be ready to stun her. Alongside this, I'd recommend having all 3 teammates at different bells ready to kill the 2 bell keepers in front of them when you do teleport, as it will save a lot of time versus hectically trying to kill them all without any organization. Third, for actually doing damage, make sure you are next to the bell when stunning Caiatl. If you're not next to the bell when the stun goes off, you'll do basically 0 damage for that phase. If done correctly, you'll notice an 11-second damage buff timer that allows you to do actual damage to her. Depending on the speed of your first bell stun, it's okay if only one person gets this damage buff while the other 2 are still trying to make it over. Just make sure to not waste any supers or heavy without this damage buff. And additionally, as soon as your damage buff wears off at a bell, you can take off early to the next bell to be ready to stun her when she comes over. I've heard a lot of people really struggling with this one, so I hope you found these tips helpful. This dungeon's incredibly fun and has some insane loot, and is definitely worth the time to practice those small things to make it just that much easier. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.